Is your plant having some issues and could possibly be on its way out and you need help? If so, this is the video for you, so stay tuned. The first thing that you're going to want to look at if your plant seems to be having issues is, are you overwatering it? You really can't water your plant every week or every 2 weeks. That's not really a good way to do it. The best way to figure out if you need to water your plant or not is to simply stick your finger in the soil, and if it's dry to about 1 or 2 inches deep, then it's probably a good time to water your plant again. And you want to water your plant until water is actually running out the bottom of your pot, and then you don't want to water it again until it feels dry to about 1 to 2 inches again. So if you feel your soil and the soil just feels soaking wet and not just moist, lightly moist, then chances are you're overwatering your plant, and this can cause issues such as root disease, root rot, which will kill your plant very fast, and this is probably one of the most common reasons people's plants are dying. So you might just want to hold back on the watering if you seem to be that type of person. The second thing that you're going to want to look for is to make sure that you're not underwatering your plant. This can be just as bad as overwatering your plant, except in the opposite direction. If your leaves are starting to droop down, and that's the issue that you're looking at, chances are you're just not watering your plant enough. And you want to check this the same way that I told you in the first step. Just stick your finger in there 1 to 2 inches deep. If it's bone dry, it's time to water your plant thoroughly and make sure that water comes out of the bottom of the pot. And if you do this, then that's not going to be an issue for you. But there's people that overwater their plants and there's people that underwater their plants. It's very easy to forget to water your plant. So the best way that I suggest to do this is just to set a reminder on your phone and have an alarm that will go off every, so often, so that you can go and check your plants and just remember to do that, because it's very easy to forget to water your plants, and that will kill your plant very fast as well. The third thing that you're going to want to look at is to make sure that you're feeding your plant on a regular basis, especially during the growing season. When it comes to fall and winter, you're going to want to hold back on your feeding, but generally what you're going to want to do is just get an all-purpose fertilizer and feed your plants every couple of months. That'll just make sure that they're getting all the nutrients that they need. You have to remember that a plant in a pot, its roots can't go and escape somewhere else if it runs out of nutrients in that pot. You're in charge of feeding it, and a lot of people don't know that you need to feed your plants. So that's something that you're going to want to look at. Just look up what type of plant you specifically have and how often you should feed it, and this will help you out a ton. The fourth thing that you're going to want to take a look at is, does your plant have a disease? Is there something going on with the leaves? Are there weird circular spots all over the place? I'll show you what an unhealthy leaf looks like, and there's tons of different viruses that can affect your plant. But if this is an issue that you're dealing with, you're going to want to look up how to deal with diseases in plants, and I'll put a link in the description below. And you can check out another video where I talk more specifically about diseases in plants. But that's something that you're going to want to look for. The fifth thing that you're going to want to look at, examine your plant closely. Does it have a pest issue? Are there little bugs on the bark of the tree, on the leaves? Are there bugs crawling around in the soil? There's some very common pest issues that affect plants and affect the overall health of the plant. And a lot of them are very easy to deal with, but you just have to be aware that it's taking place. And sometimes that just requires you to look at your plant closely. So I recommend that if you're having issues with your plants, go through all the lists that I'm showing you here. And if your plant does have pests, I'll have a link in the description below for how to deal with pests in an organic way. The sixth thing that you're going to want to look at is your plant getting enough light? There are certain varieties of plants that they sell at most home goods stores that say low light plants. The real truth is, yes, they can survive in low light, but most plants need at least a decent amount of light. They need a sunny window. And so if you can't give your plant that, then that's probably going to be an issue for your plant, and it could be a big reason why your plant is suffering. So my advice to you is to find the sunniest window in your house and put your plant there, depending on what it is. Now, like I said, there are plants that do better in a shady environment, but you have to remember that even when the sun is shining through a window, it's being diluted by that window. So the sun is not going to be as powerful going through a window as it would be if you just put the plant outside. So typically, most houseplants will do fine in a sunny window. But then when you get into like fruit trees and stuff like that, Usually a sunny window won't even be enough for them. But that's not the case with all trees. It just varies so greatly. But just make sure that you're giving your tree or your plant as much sunshine as possible. And the last thing that you're going to want to think about is your plant getting enough humidity? Now, most houseplants that they sell at the store are going to be able to deal with the humidity levels in your house. But if you're getting into more tropical plants, more rare plants, then it could be that your plant is having an issue with the very low humidity levels that you're having in your house. This could be mitigated by putting a humidifier in the room with your plants and just raising that humidity level. You could also get a spray bottle with water, and once a day, just walk into the room where the plant is and just spritz the plants with water, and that'll help raise that humidity level. And typically you'll be able to tell if it's a humidity issue by a browning on the tips of the leaves. And it's a very common problem when you have plants in your house. So if that's the issue, there is a fix for it. But just know what type of plant you're buying and try to figure out as much information on that plant as possible to know if it's something that's going to be able to do well in your house. So I've touched a couple of the issues that could happen to your plants, and there's always going to be more. So if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments section. And if you guys have any other advice for other people that are growing plants and reasons why their plant might be dying, please put it in the comment section below so that everybody can see it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it with any of your friends who you think this video might help them. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys.